and get yourself on when we are selecting our last batch of contestants. But for our next batch of contestants, let's head up to Jerry.
Hello there. I am up here in the yellow booth right now, ready to meet this next group of contestants, so let's bring them on in.
And I was teleported. Whoa.
Welcome. Join me on the couch,
Hello.
Hi.
Okay.
please.
This is terrifying.
Oh, you're joining me on the host couch. Okay.
I mean,
You can
do
sit
have
with
any
me.
problem
I
with
don't
that?
bite.
Oh,
You can sit right there.
Hello.
All right. Well, so tell me your name and tell me something you're looking forward to on the dome today. Let's start with you on the couch with me.
Okay. Hello. I'm KubaBabilon. I am a small content creator, and I'm looking to have some fun.
All right. Over to the other couch.
Hey, my name's CelestialGypsy. I've been watching RASA Studios and a lot of their videos for a while now, so I'm really excited to be here.
Oh, dude, welcome. Finally, Gameshowman.
Yes, I'm Gameshow, also known as Portal. I am an esports caster, and I'm excited to just have some fun. Hopefully getting some sprint VG in there, get some parkour, because I do not want to think, please. Gosh, I don't want to think. I don't want Tetris.
None of us ever want to think. Well, the good news for you is Tetris has already been played, so you don't have to worry about that. I got one last question though before we go in. So, the yellow team, they had it. They were so close to winning that last game, and they lost it right at the end. What are we gonna do to prove to Just a Hat that you're better than them and tie this up to a piece?
We win. I think that's.
I like that.
Yeah,
I like that.
that was their problem. They just didn't win. They should have done something to win. Is there anything I'm missing? I don't.
Yeah, no, I like the game plan. I'm all for it. So let's get you all into the dome.
All right.
If you just come hop in over here. This will drop you in a moment. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you have a fun time, and I'll see you at the game.
Thank you.
See ya. Have a good one.
What a nice yellow team.
Yeah, we got a fan who's listened to a long time. That's awesome to have him on.
Yeah, big fan of Celestial there. I like their strategy. Win.
It's a respectable strategy, isn't it? I can get behind it.
It's really a flawless plan, if anything. But I'm interested about Gameshowman as well. He's got Game Show in his name. Is he going to be the one to bring the fans back to level pegging? Who's to say?
If there's any name that I would have if I wanted to win a game show, it would probably be Gameshowman. You know, Is
he trying to be like a game show superhero? Like, oh, it's Gameshowman here to save the day.
I like it. The Avengers plus Gameshowman. You know, wow, that's an A-cast superhero there.
It really is. But Jerry, do you want to do the honors and get everything going?
I would love nothing more.
We'll
Chicken
do it.
time.
There you go.
I just had to clear my throat, you know.
That's it. I mean, you do have to sort of shout it to the world, don't you, Jerry? You should, chicken time. It's time, and they're gonna decide for us.
You sing a song about chicken time once, Dylan.
I believe I did. I believe it was actually a number one single at one point on Spotify, and also probably on your grandmother's Now That's What I Call album.
Yeah, actually, it beat out all my game show music for the Grammy, so I'm not really over that yet.
All of the game show music available on Spotify, just search for Noxsquad Gameshow, but it is as Tackers, as Tyser failed to pronounce properly. But he will have a crack at the game. While the Bushter's going about his way, let's just remind you one last time, this is your last opportunity, everyone. We will be picking our last set of contestants once this game is underway. So get in the Discord, rasastudios.net/Discord, or !Gameshow in chat. But as the Bushter makes his way around,
it looks like he's just doing it a bit normally this time.
It's very boring from the Bushter. This time, he's stuck in one of the dials as well. It's not a really good. Oh no! What's going on? Something's happening.
Bushter?
What? Bushter, you all right? Oh no!
You hear that?
Is he shedding?
Oh. I think he's evolved. I think.
I'm glad he's been found somewhere to put his roots down.
He's been well and truly shrubbed here. Well, let's take it away. Let's find out how you play Aztackers. My goodness.
What's the point, Dylan?
Well, Jimmy, I like to think that we're providing the audience with quality entertainment that really inspires the masses.
No. What's the point that the teams need to capture in this game?
Oh, right. That's completely up to them. Welcome to Aztackers. In this game, teams must capture and secure the points in these ancient ruins.
When a team captures a point, all other points will close. It's now their objective to hold this point for 75 seconds to secure it for good.
But that's not easy when the other team also want that point for themselves.
And to make things even more interesting, the team that is in control of the active point cannot respawn.
Which means they'll have to fight for their lives in order to keep that point. Oh boy, this is going to be chaotic.
Oh, that's what we're all counting on here, Dylan.
Once a team has secured that point, all other points reopen, and any other point can be captured.
The team that secures 3 points first wins.
And as per usual, we've provided every player with a sword, bow, and enough arrows to last them a very, very short lifetime.
So Dylan, I'll ask again. What's the point?
Well, it's the quality entertainment that I like to bring to RASA Studios and the Noxsquad Gameshow. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
Our first PvP game of the evening, Dylan, and this is something that I know that the blue team, Just a Hat, is really keen on. I know Army said earlier on about her proficiency with a bow, so she'll have a chance in this one. One thing we need to mention as well that was not clarified in the rule video that has been changed since the last time you all saw this game is that you no longer have unlimited arrows. We don't have the budget for it. It's it cost of living crisis, etc. Times are tough. But all contestants will have 10 arrows at a time, and they will have another 10 once they respawn. So only 10 arrows until you are eliminated off the field.
That's it. Just means that the teams can't just have a member far, far away getting off amazing sniper shots, although they would be wonderful to see.
I'm really excited for this one. Like I said, for our first proper PvP game that we're having tonight. It's obviously capture the flag, capture the point, and yeah, I'm really excited for this one. What do you reckon is going to go? How do you reckon this one is going to go? Let's see what the fans in chat said. Oh my god, this is the closest result we've had tonight. 51% in favor of the fans team. That's really close.
I see. So it has technically always, though, been in favor of the fans. So let's hope that this fans team can pull it out of the bag and really show everyone that, you know, that the fans are here and they came to play.
It is, well, they're inherently biased at the end of the day, so...
That is true, actually. I didn't think about that. This is just a rigged vote, isn't it, Jimmy? They're voting for
really
themselves.
It's like voting for yourself in an election.
Weirdly, there's too many people that haven't voted for themselves, which I just sort of don't quite understand.
Yeah, there's a lot of channel points going on to Just a Hat, and I mean they've won 2 in a row. They need to keep the streak alive, otherwise the yellow team could claw it back and send this to Game 5.
That's it, 100%. And as you mentioned, I think earlier on in the show, we have never had a live show where it has gone down to the 5 games. Usually it's sort of a bit of a clean sweep, but my fingers are crossed in one way or another that we do sort of, it all does come down to that 5th game.
Yeah, it would be really fitting for this show because we've had 2 really, really close games the last couple of times. Let's see how close this one can get, because this game could really come down to the wire as well. It all really rests on that middle point in the center of the arena. There's a lot of different strategies around what you do. Go for your corners, then go for the middle, or go for the middle first and claim a big advantage. Interesting to see what the team strategy is going to be this one. What's your strategy in this one, Dylan, whenever you play it? That's it. I mean, I often say this about games, Jimmy. You know, we load into a game and I always go, oh, you know, this is my favorite game. But genuinely, Aztackers is one of my favorites, if not my favorite game.
on the Noxsquad Game Show. Just the amount of strategy you can get in there. You know, if I tend to sort of try and outstretch, you know, you've got to try and get, you know, a nice point next to your base, and then sort of go straight for a point that's right next to the enemy base. Really push towards them and try and get that really early lead by taking that second point close to them.
Have you ever even claimed a point in this game? I don't remember you that you have.
I absolutely have not, Jimmy. No, I've just, everyone else sort of
Just
wins.
watched other people do it.
Yeah, I die a lot. Yeah.
You really do. You really do. But let's get this one underway. I believe the contestants are raring to go. One more game to decide. Well, potentially, this could be the winning game for Just a Hat. The fans really need to pull this one out of the bag if they are to take home sweet victory. But it's this opening few seconds of Aztecers is going to be really key. Both teams are going to rush to their own corners. In fact, no, it's going to be the fans. Blue team just stood around like lip squid watching what was happening.
That's it. Yellow team had their objective and they went and they took it. The blue team just sort of walking around thinking, oh, we don't, you know, we got time to think about this. The yellow team, absolutely no thinking done. And they just sprinted at their point and they took it. And already they are up to 20 points on this first point. Of course, in order to claim a point as yours, you have to get that little timer on the right-hand side up to 75.
But it does seem like a long time, but that time does tick up very, very quickly when you're hounded by these arrows, and down goes the yellow team. They won't be able to respawn until blue team take this one back, and they do. And releases the yellow team into the wild once more.
That's it, and that's what's so difficult about trying to take a point that's so far away from your own base, is that as soon as the blue team took that point, the yellow team were instantly out of their spawn and straight onto it.
Back in favor of the yellow team. It goes 16 seconds on that clock for Just a Hat, and now they'll have to try and claim this one back. Although at this point, with 20 seconds left on the clock, you've only had it for 16. You might as well turn strategy, go back to your own side, heal up a little bit, and get ready to claim a point on your end of the pitch.
That's it, 100%. The blue team do need to start thinking about what point they're going for next, and to an extent, even the yellow team should be. But it looks like the blue team have pushed that yellow point, even though it's already taken.
CelestialGypsy's going for one on the blue side. That is a bold move. They've not put the last block down. I don't know what they're waiting for. What is going on? You've just got to claim the point there, Gypsy. And now Army comes in, takes him out. All you need to do is... what is going on? This is just chaos on this end of the field. Who's going to claim this point first?
A very interesting play by the yellow team there, but it looks like they did finally get that last piece of wool in there, and the timer has started ticking from the yellow team, just as the blue team then retake that point and force the yellow team off of it.
That was just malfunction at the junction for both teams there. But if the fans do take this one back, not a lot of time being ticked up on this on their own side of the field. This is a blue side point, so this really, you think this would really go to the blue team, but the yellow team making good work of ticking this timer up. But let's have a listen in to Just a Hat as they try to reclaim their own territory.
Down inside the block, like don't put ours down immediately afterwards, just leave it empty until
I would agree that time is going up very quickly.
If we took it out, once we took their blocks out, we don't put one back in straight after.
True, but their timer is still going up.
I think we should just do yeah,
just put it on.
I see your strategy, because then it gets them stuck at the spawn point for a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Ow, no, don't kill me. I'm friendly. Oh, good. From behind.
Oh!
What the?
Got him.
He's on me straight away.
No, you don't.
Just so you happy out there?
Ow. Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try and... Because they won't respawn now. Ow!
Oh!
I think what we need to do is we need to try and capture a point first. That gives us that them getting the point first gives them a head start.
Yeah, but it's so hard because yeah, they've got this. I don't think there's any way that we can crumbs. I'm dead.
Oh no, I think that's it. Is that it?
No.
No, I think he's one.
Down falls a blue point to the yellow, but look at CelestialGypsy. Smart play from the man who's a big fan of RASA Studios. Gets his own side point. We said at the start, Dylan, that middle point is the real breaking point of this game. But smart strategy from the yellow team just to go and claim a blue point side.
That's it, and they did it with such speed as well. The turnaround on that further point was insane. And now they've, as I said at the beginning of this game, they have just got to take this one, which is right next to their spawn. Really easy for them to get to. They've already got 25 ticks on it.
Ticking up in favor of just a hat right now, but Tyson's doing his best, as is Army. But it does go back in favor of the fans team. Let's have a listen in to the fans trying to make this a tie series at 2 apiece.
Oh, what a shot! Oh, we got this.
I'm a murderer. Nice one.
Here, everyone get on point. Start crouching. Just keep. Yeah. Do.
Diego lives.
Nice. Yep.
10 seconds.
Yep, we got it.
Yeah, as they rightfully say, 10 seconds is all that is required. So if they just take out just a hat here, Dylan, it could be all said and done in a 3-0 sweep. I don't think I've ever seen Aztacers end 3-0 with no points claimed by one team. And that might just be what is about to happen as the final few ticks are about to tick off the clock.
That's it. We are 5 seconds away from the yellow fans team taking the win here, and they've done it. Just straight up 3 points. Clean sweep by the yellow team. The blue team having absolutely no idea what is going on. Just the fans came and they came to play and they came to win. As they said, their strategy was win. What did they do, Jimmy?
They have won, and as one of their yellow team comrades said earlier on, winners keep on winning. And right now, the glory goes to them. For the first time in Noxsquad Gameshow live history, we go to a 5th and deciding game. Let's head down to Jerry.
Hello.
I don't know what happened there.
Alrighty.
Well, we got 3 points. That's.
I'm gonna talk with
I'm joking.
yellow
I'm joking.
team
Good games.
first.
Good games.
Come on down here, yellow team. Come on down the rock. Come meet me down. There's a little bit of a dirt pad right here for us to talk on. So you just won a game of the Noxsquad Gameshow. How are you feeling?
Pretty good.
It was great. It was fun. I think you muted, by the way, just to make sure.
Wait, was I muted the whole game?
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
That's a flex. Is that it? Are you serious, or are you just flexing now on blue team?
No, do I serious? Oh my god! I didn't saw that I was muted.
As you can tell, communication is our team's strong point.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
it doesn't seem to matter. I want to ask you all though about your strategy. You sent someone off to the next point before you had finished claiming the last one. Where did you get that idea, and why? And tell us about that.
Oh, Celeste. Oh, sorry, I didn't make.
Thankfully, I like to use my brain sometimes to do some thinking, and knowing that you've got to cap it for 75 seconds, even if it gets taken, it won't get overwritten. Getting that head start really puts you ahead in the game. Something I figured out early to get ahead.
I mean, I think it shows we're a true fan of the Noxsquad Game Show. Having that strategy to come in really pays off. I just congratulations on an absolute beatdown of blue team. You tied this up 2-2. Let's hope that the final fans can finish your good work here today. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to send you out of here.
Thank you. GG, blue team.
Thank you very much.
GG.
Best of luck next round.
GG. Up and they're gone.
All right, blue team, get down here.
Okay, so that was all part of the plan.
So we threw it. That we agreed before that we were going to throw the game to bring it down to a tiebreaker at the end. You know, to keep the energy levels high. We didn't want to, you know, we had that winning streak and we didn't want to, you know.
Right. Of course. Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But just you know, for the sake of it, you know, just tell us if anything did go wrong besides, you know, just throwing it. What went wrong in this game?
Nothing. Right,
I
guys.
That was all part of the plan.
Right, guys.
Yeah.
All right, well, the replays might disagree, so we're going to throw it over to the replays now as we head back to the dome.
Jerry, just be careful with that goat. He's having a wee sniff around. He's getting very, very friendly with you there, Jerry. But let's have a look at those replays, because this was all action and all very one-sided.
What a game indeed. So as you can see from the replays here, it was that first point was an absolute mess. No one really knew what was going on, and somehow the other team came out on top. But yeah, consistently.
Well, I'm not sure if I believe them that they were deliberately trying to throw that game. I mean, it's exciting content for us, you know. I imagine everyone in chat is very excited for this one to go to a 5th and final deciding game here on the Noxsquad Game Show for Cubed 2022. It is all coming down to the last game.